the Silverado Zr2 all put back together and the way that it's supposed to be. We're gonna get this thing sounding right. I also want to take off like the stupid 6.2 liter badging up here. I wouldn't mind it, but the fact that it's in that just chrome just looks awful. Also might debadge the back tailgate here, possibly leave the Zr2 badging there, but yeah, getting rid of the Silverado lettering here on the tailgate. Been busy with a couple home projects here. Sanded these white chairs down. You guys have probably seen them in other videos on my front porch. Sanding them completely down took like 2 days, and painting them this like sort of off green. Thank you guys so much for supporting me and the giveaways. They help fund the channel. So if you guys want to win this insane CAMARO ZL1 or the Toyota Supra, both of these are going on right now. So if you buy any one of the products on my tab, the top dad shirt for Father's Day, secured by AR, any of the come and take it shirts, stickers, key tags, hot sauces, wallets, everything you want, including knives, InShane Designs has it. This one is modeled after the Glacier Blue for the Chevy Silverado Zr2. Almost an exact paint match to my truck out there. Yeah, this one's my personal knife now. I love it. Something as simple as a knife, a sticker, t-shirt, like I mentioned, enters you to win both of these vehicles times 10 entries. There's only 3 days left. If you guys are watching this in the future, there's always giveaways going on InShane Designs, so who knows, maybe right now we're giving away the Viper ACR or Shane's boat. All I know is that my fans have won in the past, and I want them to win again. Change your dad's life even. Buy him a top dad shirt for Father's Day. Be like, you know what, Pops? I also got you a CAMARO ZL1 sitting in the driveway, courtesy of InShane Designs, Street Speed 717, and RFRacing. Time's running out. You do not want to miss out on this. Change your life, boys. Good luck. Another update. This is the wildlife portion of the channel. Some little baby finches in there. There's like 5. Look, that one's looking for food. Look how small they are. Oh my gosh, I don't have any food, buddy. Your mom's gonna be back very soon. Oh god, I'm waking them all up. That fern, for whatever reason, is like the fern. A robin's nest was in there 1 year, last year actually. The year before that, I think it was another robin, but they didn't stick around. So this year, the finches have moved in and they're super cute. Enough about that. We'll get to fixing this puppy up right here. You guys know us. We do everything to a T here, follow the instructions, all that, and it tends to work out just fine. So I'm not going to use the creeper I have over there and just lay on the hard ground here. Truck is making noises because I shut the door for some reason. But one thing I noticed here is on this exhaust, we don't have an aftermarket exhaust to put on it yet, unfortunately. In works with the company right now, they're developing one. It seems like there's a lot of stuff for this truck that just isn't out yet. I guess it's totally different than any other Silverado, or maybe this, I don't know. All I know is they don't make stuff for it. It's tough to find lift kits, aftermarket exhaust. But I went under here to look for like an easy disconnect so I could just take the exhaust off itself, because it sounds horrible with this massive muffler. It's one of the biggest mufflers I've ever seen. This is something I'd imagine that would be on like a city bus. I noticed this little clamp here, which is about to fall off. So that's from the factory, that's about to fall off. The grease on my hands and everything is just from me sliding around on here and investigating. The bottom of this frame is extremely greasy. I guess they just do that for rust protection, but geez, man, it's like nothing is cured. I can like scratch this all up just with my finger. That's how these come from the factory. If it prevents rust, I have no problem with it. Also, I don't know if that pipe is supposed to be smushed like that or if that happened during off-roading. This clips off here. I'm gonna move this off. We're gonna see if we can just pull this exhaust out of here. Maybe we don't have to do any cutting, which sucks. I always liked using the Sawzall. So these move independently, so there's definitely a seam in there that we should be able to back this off and get this entire back of the muffler off here and the rest of the exhaust off the truck. You know, now that I look at it, this is like the big off-road truck. I know it's not like the Bison edition or anything like that, but no skid plate on the gas tank. Another pretty big disappointment. That sucks. That should have a big nice skid plate like they have for the transfer case here. That exhaust is just exposed like that. If that's how they come and they're bunched up like that, Matt, he's another YouTuber, has a Zr2. Check underneath yours. Tell me if your exhaust is squished like that or if that's just a factory thing. All right, take this the rest of the way off. It didn't have much more to go. Look at that. What's that, 3 full turns now? 3 full turns and that was ready to fall off. I guess there's a little ribbon on the backside here that connects it so it can't truly fall off. But we should be able to just slide this right off now. Little tip I have for you guys to get exhaust hangers off. These things can be a pain in the butt. If you have some grease, that works great, but you don't have to cut these. Never cut these because, well, there's no point. It's super easy here. You just get some dish soap, anything works, Dawn, whatever you got, just smear it on there, and just with a little bit of force, you can pry that right off without damaging anything and hook this right back up if you wanted to. You can already see we got a nice little gap there. I'm sure if we fired it up right now, she'd sound pretty good. Halfway done. So if you guys are following along on how to do this on your ZR2, just to get caught up here on everything that we did step by step, we disconnected right after here after a little like expansion flex hose here. Took the collar off, this popped right off. You're already done with it sounding great. The little rubber like isolators that they have on here for the mounts, those slip off just fine with the dish soap like I mentioned. Definitely gonna want a creeper like I'm using for this or a lift, that'd be ideal. Because down here, you can't get this exhaust pipe out unless you take apart this little connector right up in there. You guys can see sort of the top right part of the screen there. Two little bolts that holds that together. That's going to disconnect this entire piece right here where it exits. You can take this piece off, and then this should all come out as one unit. Should be super simple. And that should make it super easy for us to back this out. So this whole piece is free now. It makes it super easy for us to get the rest of the exhaust out. It's possible to get this exhaust out in one piece, I promise. It's too hot out. I got stuff I gotta do today. So you guys already know, we're going back to Old Faithful, cutting my exhaust on a brand new ZR2. But we're gonna cut in a spot where hopefully we can just clamp it right back together if we ever wanted to return it to stock. Piece number 2, 3. Look at the size of that. All right, here it is. Probably the first ZR2 to be straight piped here. Not the first 6.2 liter. Let's see how this sounds. Do the tunnel test. Okay, that sounds proper now. That sounds good. I like that. What do you think, babe?
That was loud.
It's very loud. Let's go. The Silverado Zr2, getting her to sound right and look right. That's next up on the agenda. Lift kit and tires. In talks with the company to get that straightened out. But boys, she sounds way better. Professional exhaust on the way though, because you know how I love doing the Sawzall trick, but yeah, it's just a little too much. A little too much right now. We want a professional sounding exhaust on this machine. Follow me on Instagram, RFRacing717, for all the updates and crazy news on the Silverado Zr2. Also, getting back with some Colorado Zr2 content. Thank you guys so much for watching. Likes help out so much. Give a big like for this new truck. Say loud in the comments if you made it this far in the video. Big news coming next upload, guys. Let's get it.